So a little update. So now we have a Corrado. My son is turning 16 in a couple of weeks, in like 2 weeks. So my wife and I were talking about what to get him for a first car, or what to let him use. There was a whole bunch of discussions around him using the Subaru over there. But there's a couple things that needs that, he was kind of intimidated by the how heavy the clutch is in it and things like that. So he didn't really want to drive the Subaru, or he was intimidated by it. He wasn't comfortable driving it. So we were looking around, and we wanted to get him something cheap. And I came across this Corrado, which was for sale in New Jersey. I showed it to my wife one afternoon while we were watching my younger son's practice, and I showed it to her, and she's like, yeah, let's buy it. So she has a soft spot for Corrado. Her first real car that she bought was a 91 Corrado G60, Tornado Red. I had one after that. I had a white one. And this here is, I believe, Inca Blue Metallic is the color. It's a G60, so that means it has the 1.8 liter 4-cylinder with the G-ladder supercharger. They're kind of obscure. They're getting really, the following of these cars. The VR6s, forget it. They're really hard to find, and they're big bucks. But yeah, we got this thing cheap. So I was kind of excited to get it, even if he's not a fan. We could always unload it, but he'll love it. He'll be grateful. Paint-wise, condition, the paint on the front bumper is all sketch. You can see all the checking on it, things like that. It looks like there was a lot of sap on the hood. That part looks like there's a little, the clear coat, whatever, was damaged. But I may try to correct this. I may buff this out and see what it looks like, and then figure out what to do. Again, this is gonna be a 16-year-old's first car, so I'm not worried about making it, beautiful. Couple things, it has these aftermarket wheels that I'm not a huge fan of. Let me take a look. So I don't even know what make or model they are. But the owner did give me a full set of the original Sebrings, the Volkswagen Sebrings, and they have the center caps, which are hard to get. So I may hold on to these. I may actually list them, try to sell them. Wheel-wise, I think, so the Fiat I got had these, and I confirmed that these are 4x100s, that those adapters convert the 4x98 to 4x100. So I may actually try to swap these over if they're the right rolling diameter. I haven't tested it yet, and back spacing and whatnot. So I will swap those over. The exhaust is obnoxious on this. It's straight piped. So when I did buy it, the seller gave me the catalytic converter, a brand new, the mid pipe with the suitcase muffler, that's OEM. He gave me this Borla muffler, but the rest of the stock exhaust is on there on the back. It's really just missing the cat and the mid pipe. So I will probably put that back on just so my neighbors don't hate my son. So every car we have isn't obnoxiously loud in the neighborhood. What else? The interior. The interior is nice. It's the blue dot interior. The other ones we had the red dot. My white one might have had the gray. But this seam right here, this seam pop is really the only flaw in an otherwise immaculate interior. There's the back seats. You can see, everything's really nice. Under the hood, it's perfectly stock. It's OEM. Everything's in place. It hasn't been tampered with, so that's pretty cool. But that's really it. So I have this here at the shop. I have to, in the next couple of weeks, I gotta go through it, get it ready, and then I'll bring him over here and kind of surprise him. So stay tuned for videos regarding this thing. Yeah, I have a lot of irons in the fire, a lot of different projects going on. So I will organize them all via different playlists on my channel. So there's a playlist already for the Cabriolet. There's a playlist I just started for the Fiat. And then there's a playlist for the Subarus here that we're building. So there will be one for this as well. But just wanted to share this turn of events. Went and picked it up, not last night, the night before in New Jersey, trailered it back, which was a great time pulling a trailer on across like the Newburgh Bridge in construction. But that's it. Like and subscribe if you want to see some more Corrado content, and stay tuned.